Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to show you another super easy card trick that is a 4-of-a-kind card trick, which is similar to the one I've made in like a year ago, which is quite similar, but using some different techniques and a completely different principle. But I'm sure that you guys will love it, so let's get into the performance right now. Alright everyone, so here's the performance for the card trick I was talking about. So first of all, I just want the spectator to give the deck a thorough shuffle, any shuffle they wish to. Riffle shuffle, overhand shuffle, Hindu shuffle, just anything they can think of. So after they've done that, I'm just going to look for a prediction card. So let me find one. Not these. Should be this one. I'll just check. Yeah, that's probably it. Let me check. Yeah, this card right here. Now let's just leave it for now, and let's just have the spectator to do something. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to deal the cards on the table one by one, right? And when you're ready, I just want you to say stop. Stop right here. You can change your mind. Alright, you want a few more cards. Right here, good. Now, let's just leave this pack right here before before we go back to this. I just want to hand this deck to my spectator, and my spectator is just going to go ahead and split the deck in two, right? Let's say my spectator cut the card in two, and let's just mark the spots for now. Now, remember this packet. Do you know how many cards are here? Just make a guess. What, like 20, 22? Right. Now, do you know how many cards are here in this packet? Like roughly 15 cards maybe? Now, you have cut the card to right at the spots. And let's just see. Right here we got the 4 of clubs. Now, take this packet and I want you to spell the number 4, right? Because we got 4, just spell 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, would it be crazy if another 4 is on the number 4, if that makes sense? Like a 4 is on F-O-U-R. Now, we got 2 4s right here. If you remember, I got a prediction right before we start everything. After you've shuffled the deck, I took a prediction out of the deck, a random prediction. I just took out a random card, and it turns out to be the 3rd 4. So now, you might think, this has got to be a 4-of-a-kind card trick, and you're right, but where's the last one? The last one is actually on your hand, and just take a look at the top card. It's right here, the 4 of spades. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 4s, and that's a 4-of-a-kind. Alright everyone, so for this trick, it's a completely no setup impromptu card trick where you can have your spectator freely shuffle the deck, and as long as you got a full deck of 52 cards, you'll be fine to go with it. Now the first thing you have to do when you get the deck back, what you're going to do is to turn the deck to yourself, and you're just going to tell spectator you're going to look for a prediction. And this is the excuse that you're going to use to set up the whole trick. So the first thing you want to do before you go through the whole deck, you're going to remember the bottom card. Now you're going to count how many letters are in this value. So king, K-I-N-G, so it's 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off one card and count this as 1. And I'm going to count another 3 cards because I need 4 cards. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to put this little packet on the table and keep going through the deck. So after this, you're going to go ahead and look for another king. Now once you see another king, you're going to split the deck above the king, just like this, and then use your thumb to peel off that king and place this king on top of the deck, just like this. So now you're actually going to look for your prediction, and your prediction is going to be the 3rd king. After you have gone through those 2 kings, you're going to look for the 3rd king. In this case, it's right here. And you're just going to pull this card out as your prediction and place it on the table. And you're going to keep going through the deck to see if you want to make any changes, alright? And here's the excuse for you to cut the 4th king, in this case right here, to the top of the deck, and then place everything on top, just like this. And now everything's prepared for this self-working card trick. So in speed, it'll look something like this. Right here, I see a 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, because 2, TWO. And then I'm going to look for the second 2, place it on the table, and then pick up my prediction, and go through the deck again. And just like this, that's your whole setup. However, there's an alternative occasion where when you're spelling your cards, in this case, we got a queen, so Q, U, E, E, N. And one of the cards is the other queen. If the queen is here, you're not going to get the 5th queen, are you? So in this case, you're just going to tell a spectator that the deck is not fully shuffled. You're going to shuffle the deck again and hoping the same thing is not going to happen. So in this case, I got Jack, J-A-C-K, and yeah, that's fine. After you got your 4 of a kind set up, in this case I'm using the jacks, what you're gonna do next is to take this whole pack, leave the prediction on the table, and you're going to deal the cards face up on the table one by one. And after you have gone past your 2 4 of a kind, in this case the 2 jacks, I'm going to ask my spectator to call out stop at any point they wish to. Let's say they want to call stop right here. And you're going to hand the pack on your hand to your spectator. So let's pretend my spectator is getting the deck. Now, before you instruct them to do anything, you're going to flip over this pack first. So now everything is facing down. Now, once you have done that, you're going to instruct a spectator to split the deck into 2. So it truly does not matter where they split the card, but just split the card in 2 and then place the top packet on the table. And you're going to ask them to do a crisscross force, so ask them to angle the next pack and place it sideways on top. Now here's how the crisscross force work. Your spectator at this point might think this is the card where they cut to, but you're going to influence them to think that this card is the card that they cut to, but it's actually not, because it's a force card, which is the top card. And you're going to do this by using time misdirection. So you're first going to bring them to the packets that you have dealt and give them a chance to guess how many cards are in this packet. And of course, they're not going to be right. And after that, you're going to bring them to this packet again and have them guess how many cards are here in this top packet. And just like this, your spectator think they have split the deck like this. And this is how you influence them to think this is the middle card instead of the top card. And once you have done that, you're going to ask them to have a look at the card that they have cut to. In this case, we got the Jack of Hearts. This might seem like a random card to a spectator, but now remember, you're going to ask them to hold this deck right here and ask them to spell out Jack. So in this case, Jack is J-A-C-K. Just like that, you're going to tell a spectator, wouldn't it be surprising if it's a Jack after you have spelled Jack? And they're going to turn over the top card, and of course, it's one of your 4 of a kind. Now the third step is to reveal your prediction. Now your prediction is actually another Jack. And here's the last banger. You're going to ask your spectator, wouldn't it be crazy if we find 4 Jacks in the same trick? They might say yes or no, and you're just going to tell them it's going to be easy because the Jack is right on your hand. Go ahead and turn over the top card. And once they do that, they'll freak out as they have found the 4 Jacks with their own hand. I hope you guys have liked this card trick. It's a super easy self-working card trick that anyone can perform with just a little bit of practice without any challenging sleight of hands. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel right here. I'm going to upload videos every single Saturday, and stay tuned for those. If you want to learn a similar trick, make sure to watch it down here, and I hope you guys will have a good weekend. Till next time, bye.